moving on to a new project now, Triptych. We're going to do this series of people in Toulouse, all these senior citizens sitting along this long park bench, lovely dark leaves above, and I thought they're such individual characters and to have them all sat there in such a poses. It's a lovely photograph anyway, but I'd like to do it in that more contemporary, looser style I've just been using with the rollers, and then work it up again, concentrating down onto the features a bit later on, but getting all of this lovely colour and looseness and more abstraction first, and then just, as I say, just tightening on the salient points. So I've drawn it out on these three canvases, 24 by 24s. I'd like to have had 36s, but I haven't got any to spare, and of course it all costs money, so I got these reasonably, and we'll have a go at painting these, keep me occupied. I'm going to need to find a way to fix them together at the back. I might just put a couple of rods across the back, or bars across the back, rather than fix them at the corners. I think a couple of 1/2 inch by 2s should do it, battens, and just while I'm working on it, people can then hang them separately or hang it together as they wish when it's finished, but I want to paint it as one piece. Well, now something a little different, as you can see. Larger one, 3 panels. More difficult doing larger ones in the commercial sense, as people don't, it cuts the market down, people don't have larger houses. At least with the Triptych you can take it apart and spread them out if you want to. But just occasionally I like to do bigger works, and don't like to be held back by the constraints of selling them, but this is something I have to deal with. Anyway, we're going to work as usual with the sponge roller right through the backgrounds and so on, try and loosen up again and keep a fairly contemporary feel to it. Right, it's time to be getting on with this big one now. We'll start mixing up for the lighter colours first. The background here is treated very abstractly. Just use these shapes and patterns to enjoy myself and paint about the object rather than actually a touch of yellow ochre into it. Won't make him too sunburnt, but we can still just see the drawing through there, so I can work it up later. Well, this is what we've got to this evening, and we've worked now in with the rollers and now worked up with the brushes to get a basic layering. I don't need to do too much more, it's nice and loose, but I do want to bring out the vibrancy of these colours, a little bit more of the abstraction of shapes as well, lights and darks. Right, well, this morning I'm going to be continuing with this piece. We're now on to the final loose work and trying to bring the brighter colours up. I'm also going to wear my little GoPro on my front. It's be interesting to see how this shows the painting techniques a bit closer up, see if it works or not. Right, so we're on the final and last stage of this work, and I want to start brightening up these colours. Now, this area of the face here on the figure, it's very white on here, and I'd like to make it a bit warmer, so I'm going to take some cadmium orange and white first of all, so a bit of white first, always mixed with the colour first. Let's just have a look at these areas of warmth here. Stand back and take a look. Don't know, it's working it against the... I need to be able to get back and do this as well while I'm at it. I'll just warm her nose up a little bit back here. stop about there and take stock. So there we go.